I don't have water, I don't have electricity, I don't have a toilet in this new South Africa.
A familiar story. More than 2 decades since the dawn of democracy, it's a story of a place Pastor Mashishi and his family have called home for more than half a century. For his grandchildren, jumping on their grandfather's bed is a balancing act. The bricks holding it up could give way at any moment, but this is one of the few joys they have in their day. Our visit to Pastor Mashishi began earlier in the morning. We were informed of a family in desperate need of the most basic of human needs, water. With a couple of litres from a colleague's tap at home, we made our way to the West Rand. Anticipating visitors, we found Pastor Mashishi cleaning the yard of their home. A home he has lived in since 1960. A homestead that has been in his family for generations, since his great-grandparents settled there in 1930. For 90 years, there has been no running water or electricity at his home.
There were 10 of us living in this house at some stage. Some have gone to work and start their own lives. There is no life here. Things are tough. Thanks to a few people who come and give us what they can, things like wood to make fire. We used to have coal, now we don't have. We have never had water. We ask at the farm next door. These are the hardship of the so-called New South Africa.
With clean water, dishes are washed. And on the other side of the curtain, which separates the kitchen from the bedroom, a quick sip to nourish a parched throat. Not all of it is used though. Some of the water will be used to wash a face and a dry scalp.
I
had mixed feelings about life. I'm not happy. I think of my kids who don't have food. I think of my kids who do not have water. They can't bath when they want. We have to go begging for water. Life seems to be at a standstill.
With the nearby farm and the goodwill of its owners their only source of fresh and clean water daily, ablution and sanitation is a luxury they cannot afford. The closest tree line serves as their toilet. Not too far from there is the fire where a meal will be cooked. Today's fresh water means there will be a warm cooked meal instead of a slice of bread for the little ones. The following day, we received a call from the Mashishi family. Our visit, they say, has answered their prayers. A welcome gift of food. In 2 days, they have managed to replenish their water supply and receive food to last them for a week or so. And like their chickens which escaped being dinner, they too, for now at least, will eat to see another day. Not too far from the Mashishi homestead, the battle for survival and service delivery hits the streets. These residents want water and electricity. They took their displeasure to the streets in defiance of lockdown regulations. Their township has been without for 5 years. How are they expected to fight the coronavirus when they don't have water to drink, let alone to wash their hands?
We ask the mayor that he can provide us with those facilities. And then he promised us, lucky year, within a day, he deliver about 10 toilets. And then he deliver 4 of Jojo tents. And then now we feel like at least they care for us.
South Africa's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic has been lauded worldwide. So far, the country has been able to record more cases of recoveries than of deaths. Government's actions have shown that all spheres are capable of action when needed. This applies especially to the delivery of services like water and food parcels to those who need them most. The question for the Mashishi family and those in their area is, how many more generations will they have to go through to gain access to fresh water and clean running water? I'm Thabiso, Sithole and cameraman Thabo Madilola for SABC News in Johannesburg.